Did you know that a single microscopic sperm cell carries about 37.5 megabytes of DNA data? It might sound unbelievable, but it's real. And within that tiny amount of data lies the complete blueprint of a human being. Inside those 37.5 megabytes, you'll find information that influences your eye color, your hair color, your skin tone, certain genetic tendencies, and even aspects of how you respond to fear, how you react in different situations, your behavior, instincts, and subtle traits of your personality. In other words, a big part of who you are was already written in advance. Just think about it. Your entire existence was once stored in only 37.5 megabytes of data. Half of your genetic traits come from your father, and the other half from your mother. But your life experiences shape that data, refine it, and ultimately influence your future. Now, imagine this. In a single release, the human body can produce hundreds of millions of sperm cells. If each one carries 37.5 megabytes of information, that's an enormous amount of data, around 1,500 terabytes. That's enough to fill thousands of laptops. But this isn't just about numbers. It's about potential. Out of all those millions, only one cell, carrying just 37.5 megabytes, is responsible for creating a human life. And when it combines with another 37.5 megabytes from the mother, it forms 75 megabytes of genetic information, the beginning of a completely new story. Think of it like transferring important data using a flash drive. You always make sure the connection is right, because no matter how valuable the data is, without the proper connection, it can't be transferred correctly. In the same way, connection matters in life too. And there's more. Our bodies also go through something called epigenetic changes. This means the environment our parents lived in, their lifestyle, their nutrition, can leave traces that affect us. For example, studies have shown that people born during times of famine were more likely to develop certain health conditions later in life. So you don't just carry your parents' genes. You also carry echoes of their experiences. Now take a moment to think. This incredibly valuable genetic information, which holds pieces of your past, present, and future, if treated carelessly, it's not just about you. It could also affect generations to come. So remember, this is not just a physical substance. It represents potential. It represents legacy. It represents the future. Within it lives the story of your ancestors and the beginning of the next generation. So treat it with respect. Improve yourself. Build better habits. Because the way you live today can influence the generations that follow. My job was to share this with you, and I've done that. Now the choice is yours. How you use your connection in life.